Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. Today's video is going to be a DiamondBack install. It's a cover for a pickup truck. You guys may remember I did one on my truck years back. I had a 2022 Ram 2500. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to check it out. But my good friends at DiamondBack heard my boy here, my oldest Vinny, got a new truck and they blessed him with a cover, so we're going to install that today. Vinny, what kind of truck do you have here?
Got a 25 Z71 Chevy Silverado.
So Silverado 2025, and that is what size bed?
5.7.
5.7 bed. Like I said, we're going to install the DiamondBack. We even have a cool little accessory for it as well, which you guys will see at the end of the video. But guys, I've been running the DiamondBack covers for, I guess, about 4 years now. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's more than just a cover to protect what's underneath, right? One of my favorite things to do is head down to the river with my wife. We bring a couple chairs, cooler, speaker, and we sit on top of the cover. And we like to bring binoculars and bird watch and people watch. I mean, it really is a good time. Vinny's been watching us do that for a while now, so he's excited to do that himself. But it's an awesome cover. Like I said, besides protecting what's underneath, you can also store on top. I believe it holds like around 1,600 pounds or so. I've seen guys put four-wheelers up there, and of course you can haul furniture, whatever you want to do. So definitely a very nice cover. But let's crack her open and get into the install. Okay. All right, dude.
Sweet.
Knife of the day. What are you rocking, man?
Rocking the Benchmade Adira water knife.
Mini Adira. Pair of three, boys. All right. So first here, this is the center panel.
Yeah, hold on.
I believe it's this panel right here. Flip her over.
All right.
Yeah, right here. Let me take it out.
All right.
Show you guys something right off the bat. This is important because I've actually had guys message me. They couldn't get things squared up. That's because this was on the wrong way, okay? Center panel, the arrow there towards the tailgate. Very important, all right? So Benny will, okay, let's put this on that box back there.
Yes, all right.
Start here, all right? Don't screw that up, all right? That's the first step. Open the box up. This would be the back here, front. All our hardware will be here in the package. You can go ahead and leave that in there, man.
All right.
Okay, as far as tools go, you need a ratchet, 3/8 ratchet here. Grabbed an extension. You need a 7/16 socket and a 9/16 socket. And you also need a utility knife, okay? So, all the tools needed. Now it does say here, pre-installation notes, they're talking about the weather strip. I chose to install that at the end on my install. We're going to do the same here on Vinny's truck. So the first thing that you have to do is get the center panel, place it, and then grab the other two panels as well, put them on, and get it centered up. So it says here, each panel is tapered front to back. Make sure the arrow on the underside of the panel is pointed towards the tailgate, which I showed you guys that in the beginning. So let's go ahead and set them up on the truck, see how she looks. We have the first panel here, arrows towards the tailgate. Put her in the center. We're just gonna eyeball it for now. We'll square it up once we get the other panels on. Right here. You there? Yeah, okay. All right, the back panel here. Rotate it up to a 90. Get it on the driver's side first because the pin is longer. Slide it to me, Vin. You on?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Gently set her down. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and push it just a little bit more to the tailgate. Okay. That'll work there. Make sure we have room to lay down the cab panel there. All right, cab panel, same deal. Rotate up to a 90. He got the longer pin on his side. He'll start it. Come back to me a little bit. Okay. Got some clearance. Watch your clearance here. Set her down. So this one here is the HD cover, and Vinny chose to get this one in the smooth black. There's a few different options to choose from. You can get smooth black like this one here. Now it's not super smooth, it kind of reminds you of like a sprayed in bed liner. So you can get this option here. You can get the rugged, which is the same look, but it's diamond plated. Or you can get an aluminum one. So it's not black, it's an aluminum color, but it's also diamond plated as well. So a few different options there. You can also get the cleats here pre-installed, or they can just leave them loose in the box. He chose to have them pre-installed. So you have 12 cleats along the cover, so plenty of tie-down points depending on what you're going to haul. So man, super nice cover here. Let's get her squared up and locked down. Okay, we got it squared up. Basically, all you're trying to do is center the DiamondBack within your bed. Just make sure the cab panel there, that the edge of the panel is to the outside edge of your bed, okay? But just looking at the seal all the way around it, the seal's kind of has the same distance on either corner here. This looks nice and square, and I can see the shadow line here going across the bed. Looks nice and square. And yeah, we're good all the way across the back of the bed, so we're all squared up here. All right, next up, clamp down the DiamondBack. They give you 4 clamps, 2 for either side of the center panel, okay? And you want those clamps spaced out as far as you can, but the panel's not that big. It goes from here to here, okay? And you really can't clamp along the sides just because of the shape, so you have to stay between these 2 supports. He's got bed rail caps on this truck, and they're coming through right along this support. So I had to move the right one just a little bit to the left. The left one I got right along the support, so we're good there. Now let's put the other 2 on the other side here. I'm just making sure they're pushed up against the DiamondBack, so nice and square on the edges. And just go back and forth and snug them up. I know you don't want to over tighten them, they're pretty snug. I think it says too, after like a week of driving, you should check them. But pretty good for now. Just make sure again they're up against the DiamondBack, nice and square and flat. Tighten them up, you're good to go. All right, now to adjusting the lock rods. Okay, to start, there's 2 bolts on either side. Remove 1 bolt from each side so we can drop down the lock rod. Then we'll have to loosen up the Allen heads to adjust everything. But let's go ahead and start with removing 1 bolt on either side. Now you can go ahead and unlock it, and we'll drop down. So all you do is take the bracket here, you'll slide it up to where the locking bar meets the underside of the truck, and you want to put a little bit of pressure on it to kind of compress the seal. I got a jug of kerosene on top there, but just slide it up to where the locking bar meets the underside of the truck. Put the other bolt in there, you can snug it up, then you can square up this bar here. Tighten the nuts. Okay, do the other side. Okay, with the brackets in place and tightened down, now we can adjust the lock rods. Okay, you can loosen up the Allen heads here on the locking rods. Unlock and lock the handle and make sure you have clearance. Okay, obviously in the lock position it needs to be underneath the bed rail, but when you unlock it you have to have enough clearance to clear the bed rail. So we're good on this side, and we are good on the other side. Just adjust your orientation here, lock her down, and you're good to go. Just repeat the process on the other side. All right, next we have the bed rail edge trim. Okay, this will go underneath the bed rail cap around the steel to protect the boot. It'll also give you just a little bit more compression for the seal, okay? Pull the tape and stick it on there. we're letting the young buck do the back lock there. Basically the same process. He's adjusting the bracket right now. Then we'll move on to adjusting the lock rods, set the orientation of the lock rods, and we'll be good to go. So we're done with the locks. Had to move on to the struts, but we have a special accessory for Vinny's truck. He got the 13-inch cross bin, so we need to install that before we put the struts on. It's super easy. Open her up, and you can actually fold these panels back on themselves. Okay, I do this a lot in my truck with the back panel. Okay, when I need some more height, I can fold the back panel back on the cab panel to open up my truck bed. So pretty cool feature of the DiamondBack here. I mean, you can take the thing off just as quick as you put it on. Really only the 4 brackets are what's holding it on. But like I said, if you want to just have half of your bed available, you can fold one panel back on the other, which is really cool. Or like I said, you can just take them off. You guys see me put them on, you take them off the same way. Pop the struts off and you can slide them right off the hinges. So super simple. Let's go ahead and get the cross bin, drop her in. And there is a cab side labeled on the cross bins. Lift yours up, Benny. Lift it up. One more. Okay.
Force it in.
Drop right in.
Oh, perfect.
Dude, that's cool, man.
That is super neat.
That's pretty cool. Love the compartments. Little one there on either side, main one there.
Super versatile just to haul anything that you want. Keeps the cleaning supplies, tools, anything you think of.
Yeah, that's great for you. Tool set, straps, you name it.
Even if you
anything you want to store, you put in the cross bin. Okay, last up, we have the gas springs and the safety catch. All right, lift her up. Okay, gas spring. Okay, the barrel goes towards the top. It just pushes on. Okay, before you put the bottom on, there's a little safety strap here. Put that on. Goes over that nut as well. Okay, like so. Got yours in?
Getting mine. There we go.
Okay, bottom part of the gas spring, again, just slides on there like so.
There you go.
And for the safety catch, it's going to push over this nut, okay, and make sure the steel engages with that nut. Like so, okay. So now we'll close it. And let's say this were to, accidentally come open. If it opens, it's only gonna open that far, so the wind can catch it, okay? So open it all the way, just push down a little bit, push up on that safety catch, and it opens up. Okay? Dude,
It looks
pretty
awesome.
dang cool. Now let's do the gas springs on the back panel. Open it up, barrel to the top, just gonna push it on. Bring her down, Benny. A little more. Right there.
There we go.
Okay. And take these off. It's super easy. You just take the little lever there, like so, and just lift it up a little bit and pull it right off. So if you want to, go ahead and do yours, Benny.
Alright.
So if you want to, pop that off. You can leave those lay. And then if you want to haul something in your truck and you need the height, you just take this here, fold it back. And then all I do is just take a bungee cord and I just grab one cleat here, tie them up, and you're good to go. Or like I said, if you want to just take it off, just slide it right off the hinge. I mean, it literally takes seconds to get your bed back if you need the height. But go ahead and lift her back up then. Grab the gas spring. You're good to go. Back in business, dude.
Gnarly.
I think all we have to do now is put the seal on. So we gotta put the seal on the back there. And it looks like, and he was actually asking about these earlier, and I seen these in the box there. So the holes here on the bed rails, I'm assuming these here just fill those holes.
Yep.
That's handy.
Fit
Fit in there? Nope, wrong one.
Yep.
Just push it down in there.
Well, ain't that sweet? Nice and flush.
There you go. Cool.
That's sweet.
All right, so now just the seal that we're gonna run across the back. If you look down in here, you can see daylight on the corners. As you can see that, Mike, in the corners there.
You can kind of see it.
So Vinny, if we open up the back here, safety catch. You'll just see here, that's what you're trying to fill. See how it drops down here? From here to here. So we're gonna run the seal across the back, just to fill that gap there. Okay, I'm getting scissors. Of course they're over there. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Nice straight seal.
Straight as an arrow.
All right. And that's all she wrote, boys and girls. Well, guys, that should wrap it up. Pretty easy install. It's definitely handy if you have a person or two to help you out. These panels are a bit heavy. But like I said, simple install. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. I know Vinny is super excited to have it on his truck. Big shout out to my guys over there at DiamondBack. We truly appreciate the cover here for my boy. He's very grateful. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys. We will see you guys on the next one, and I'll go ahead and link DiamondBack down below if you guys want to check them out.